Hey guys, so I thought this was interesting. This is, I'm zoomed in on the day in March of 2020 where Bitcoin basically crashed. It was at something like $8,000, and you can see this big candle in the middle of the page when Bitcoin came down. So I was looking at this and curious kind of what the data means. And if we take a closer look, if I can get this highlighter here, we will look at this area right here, because this is the big day that everything went south. And then the following day is your I think what this is saying is this is the day that the low was recorded. So basically this blue dotted line, Bitcoin went under 4,000 for the first time in a very long time back then. So if you can see this little green line ending right about there, I believe that's the low. And that particular day is the day of the recovery, but the day prior to it, you can see this long red vertical bar, and that's a big sell-off. So I was just looking at the history of this in TradingView and thought I would try to understand why that happened. So I went to Chrome to try to figure it out. And basically what happened was it was basically a shock to the markets, just like this Forbes article says. But there's this crypto exchange called Bitmex, and they claim they were DDosed, and that's what happened there. But what the real concern back then was these leveraged trades in the crypto markets that lead to extreme corrections during periods of high volatility. So the thing is volatile to begin with, but when you have leveraged trades, that leads to really a lot of volatility, is what I understand. So basically on Bitmex, users can, and maybe still can, I'm not sure, but borrow against their deposits up to a ratio of 100 to 1. So you can amplify your gains and your losses. So it says during that week, Bitmex users saw $750 million of Bitcoin liquidated in just minutes. So Bitmex claims it was a DDoS attack, but you got to wonder about that. If you don't look into that closely, was that really what it was, or was it something else? So something to keep in mind. It scared everybody, it seems like, and led to a lot of selling. But as you can see, it recovered. So if you zoom out here, that was March 2020. If we move forward, let's see. If we slide forward, whoops. For some reason I can't, here we go. Let's get out of that mode. If we slide forward, I mean, that was a low for sure, but looking in July, August, September, it just rose from there. And we're in a big run up towards the end of 2021. It just shot up right on the turn of the new year, and went down a little bit in February, but we're still rising big time. So 47,000 is the current price of one. So, but I think it's important to look at history and try to understand, what goes up must come down is the way I see it. And I think we're going to be seeing another crash of this. The question is when, but I think the key is to hold on to it, because it's not going away. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, from my research, are the two strongest out there, especially Ethereum. If I was going to buy right now, it'd probably be Ethereum. I'd put some money in Bitcoin, but I'd put more of it in Ethereum. But so the question is, do you get into Bitcoin right now when it's at 47,000? Because it kind of looks like it's going to crash. But is it really? Hard to say. But anyway, do your research. That's the key. And I thought this was interesting. Hope you liked it. Let me know in the comment section. I know this is old news, but I think it's important to look at trend graphs of past history and try to understand what happened, so it can lead you to critical thinking as far as what could happen going forward without being too scared to jump in. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.